Okay, folks, so I'm going to show you, I'm going to explain to you how to work on the assignment. This is the very first assignment that you're going to do on on Gravit. So I want to explain to you how to go into how to get the template file and then how to go into Gravit and do the work. Okay, so the first thing I want you to notice is that there's going to be some more things on this assignment, but you're going to see a file that looks like this. It has the extension is .gv design, Gravit design. And I want you to right click on it and say open in new window. Okay. Otherwise, if you click on it, you're not going to get an opportunity to download it. And you do need to download the file first. So if you do click on it, you get this preview window. You want to say open in new window. When you open in the new window, you get the opportunity to download it. Okay, so you're going to download that file and it should show up down here. Okay. The next thing that you're going to do, and I'm going to open up an incognito window so that you can see me log into the account the first time. So here's gravit.io. Okay. You don't have to make a pro account, even if it's for free. So you're going to click outside of that. You are going to say get started. Okay. And yep, and you're going to log in with Google. Right. And I'm going to choose one of my accounts that's not my Dr. Quinn account. So I'm going to log in. You're going to choose the one that's your gateway account. Okay. Now, it's going to get you this menu. So usually you can start with this menu. If you're starting without a template, you would say you'd go to the US letter portrait. But since we're starting with a template, I'm going to click outside of it. And I'm going to go File, Open Local File. Okay. Now I'm going to search on I download it to my desktop. So I'm going to search there for this design, this template. Okay. And this is the template that you're going to use to work on your, it should have objects already on it. Okay, so there are 2 pages on this assignment. So this is page 1. Page 1 has all of these objects, and page 2 has pictures. These are all pictures. They're not movable objects, okay? What your goal is to get one of these pictures. And some of them are harder than others, and that's why I've labeled them level 1, 2, and 3. You're just going to choose one of them to do, okay? Level 1 is, I think I said, this is a 90%. So if you do level 1, you'd get a 90% on this. Level 2 is a 95, and level 3 is 100. So you're going to choose like which challenge you want to go to. This is just an opportunity, like if you're feeling kind of overwhelmed and you're not getting it, then you might want to choose level 1. But if you feel, you can start with level 3 and work backwards if you want. If it's like if it's too annoying to you to try to figure out today, then you can jump down to level 1. Okay, but we'll start with level 3. So what you're going to do is click on it, do Control C, copy it, go click back to page 1 and paste it, Control V. And I want to try to create this this picture, okay, from these objects. And we're just going to be able to, we're going to be using the pointer tool here. So make sure you're on the pointer tool. If you are not, you can always use V and that will jump you there. Okay, so the way that we have to do this is we have to use the objects that we see. So I see I'm going to need this object. I'm going to need this object. I'm going to need one of these triangles, not the other one. So I can delete the things that I don't need. Okay. Or if you want, it might be better to go over here and turn off the eye for that object, meaning you're not going to see it. Okay. And that way they're not really deleted in case you do want to jump back to another level. All right, so you have these 3 objects and you're going to need to try to create this. All right, some tips that you might need. And remember, you're going to resize it. You can rotate it. You can change the color of it. Remember, Control C copies, Control V pastes, and usually paste on top so it looks like there isn't another object there, but if you move it, you can see it. One tip is if you use to color things in, if you use the eyedropper tool, if you click here, it will change. You can hover over different areas of the canvas and it will change the color of the object that's selected based on wherever you click on the eyedropper. So if I wanted to change it to the orange color, I could click over there and it changes it orange, etc. Okay, so you are just going to move things around, rotate them to get this. Remember that this, I'm not going to really tell you how to do this one because it is, you know, you should be able to resize and rotate this triangle to get it into this triangle. Okay. And then once you are finished, you can delete this picture. You no longer need it, but you should have that full picture like right here. Now I am going to give you instructions into how to submit it. So right here, oh, by the way, you need to be absolutely saving it. I should have said save changes like this. And it's so important to do that. Like, so just keep saving it because it doesn't automatically save. All right, so you just want to make sure to keep saving it. Okay, guys, when you go to share your, when you go to save your file, you are going to do this, and you want to do this pretty early on so that you know that it's being saved. You want to say save to cloud as, okay? Now right now it's called Untitled 2, so I'm going to call it, you're going to call it lesson 2 with your name, right? So I would write Dr. Quint, you're going to write your first and last name, whatever that is, and then you're going to say save, okay? Right now it's saved to the cloud. And then every time, let's say that I make another change here, right? So I made another change, you're just going to hit this little file template and you'll see that it's saving it up here in the top right. Now you should see a share button right here. If you do not see this, if you see this button, you're going to click share. You're going to click that the person with the link is a developer, and then you're going to copy this link right here. If you do not see this button, then you're going to go share. Make sure that that icon is not black, because if it is, it means that you don't have the latest thing shared. Okay, so you want to make sure that that is, you don't have the latest thing saved, rather. Okay, so make sure that that is grayed out. So notice that everything here has been saved. Now you're going to go File, Share, Share File. This is if you don't see that button. Make sure it says Developer here, and then hit Copy. And that is what you're going to turn into your assignment on Google Classroom. Okay, and that is how you get it. So when I go into these assignments, what I should see is this link right here, and this will get me to your assignment. Okay, because it's a link that's been shared by a student.